This is an update on Verso. This is how it looks like now. Verso, again, is a tool that I'm building for the live coding community, for the algorithmic composition community, which is basically a way to manage your composition process using the algorithmic stack of choice. I want to demo really quickly a few of the features that I'm working on right now. If you've never seen this before, basically this is one huge live coding file, which is for a track of mine. What Verso does is you can open that file. So using a system dialog, you can just choose it. It'll parse your file. It'll show you an editor to the right, which you can use to manipulate the code. And it'll reflect these changes in real time onto a grid, very reminiscent of what Ableton Live session mode looks like. Anyway, so here you have columns. Each column refers to a channel. I'm using a Roland TR-8S, so if you Google a pickup one, you'll see that these match pretty much exactly with the channels. I'm basically using these functions to send different sounds and beats and things to each of the channels on the instrument. You have each row representing a different section, as I call them, on a song. So you see that I have two as for reprises here. If I erase one, like this just disappears. On title cycles, every time I write a do block, it'll automatically create a new section. I can use the name command to label them. So I can say, okay, the section is called intro. Nice, so the text already appears here. There are two new things which have been brought to Verso. The first of them, which I'm very excited about, is that now you can use a new command to add color to your grid cells. For instance, say you want to color code the color red to mean silence. So you want to actually decrease the volume of the instrument. As a reminder, you want to color the BD channel as red. One way you can do that now is, so I have this section called intro here. I can use the colors command and I can say BD is red. And it'll immediately reflect on the grid, coloring the cell red. Pretty much any color on Chakra UI will work, which is the tool I'm using to build the UI. You can just inline multiple of them. So that's the red. Yeah, so basically you can just use this to color code however you want your composition, which is pretty fun. It looks pretty fun. And the other feature that you may notice if you've been watching like the development of Verso is that now, so how does Verso work? You have the editor, and basically what happens is this grid allows you to send specific blocks of code to your live coding stack. Your stack can look however you want it to look. I use title cycles, so that requires title cycles and Super Collider to be running at once. Meaning when I press this button, these commands will be sent to title cycles. What Verso does is it also spawns these commands for you. It also runs your stack for you. On the output tab, you have the title cycles output and the Super Collider output. The news is that now they live in separate tabs. And the idea is that the user can choose and configure the stack that works for them. For instance, if you are doing Sonic Pi, you may want to run a different command. If you're running Foxdot, you may want to use a different command as well. You'll be able to configure that. And should any errors happen as well, like a process dying or anything, you can also use this button to quickly restart all of them. It's also useful if you need to change your configuration mid-set. So you want to like change an instrument on title and you just press this button and it runs everything again. It still works that you can click this button, the play button, to just send this block of text to title and have it play back. So what you're going to hear right now is one section of the song being played on the TR-8S via title cycles. At the end of the day, I'm doing Verso like not only for my own practice, but also I want this to be useful for other algorithmic composers as well, like people who are doing music with code. If you want to help or contribute, I would love to hear what's working, what's not working, what people want to have on this piece of software. And the way that I decided to do that is opening a discussion thread, which I'll link down below. It'll be on the Club Title Cycles forum. You can just leave your comments there if you're into that, and it'll help shape the future of the tool. And also I have one spreadsheet, which kind of looks like this at the moment. I use this sheet to keep track of what I want to build for Verso. I'll be sharing that as well. What I would love to see is if you have an idea or an opinion on any of these features or something to suggest, this will be open to comments, and you can leave a comment here and I will make sure to check it from time to time and see what happens then. More than anything, I want feedback on this, so you can run to the repository as well if you want to test it. There are instructions on how you can run it. Until there is a binary, I'm not going to promise there will be a binary by the time you watch this video, but until there is one, you can use Yarn and Tori, which are the tools I'm using to develop this. To run the application, and it's actually how I'm running to make this demo. So here you go. That's it. I hope you have fun with it. Please, any thoughts, any comments, any things you would like to see Verso becoming, please let me know. I'll make sure to give it a read. See ya.